Deep in the heart of the colorful coral reef lived a sweet little turtle named Tilly. Every year there was a big ocean parade where all the sea creatures would line up and swim together through the coral archway. All the creatures got to show off their talents. The clownfish wiggled their funny little noses. The seahorses did flips and the dolphins jumped high above the water. But Tilly's favorite part was watching all the baby sea turtles hatch and waddle down the beach for the first time. One day, Tilly told her mom, "I wish I could be in the parade." Her mom said, "Of course you can, dear. Just follow me." Tilly wanted to be in the parade so badly, but when they reached the archway, her mom said, "You know, my dear, you're not very fast. It will take you hours to swim through this coral archway." "Oh, no," said Tilly. "I'm too slow. I'll never make it." So Tilly stayed behind hiding in the coral while her mom swam into the parade. At first, Tilly felt left out, but then she saw all the other baby sea turtles hatching. She felt much better because she knew that one day she would get to march in the parade, too. As the parade went on, though, Tilly got bored. She peeked out of the coral and saw all the other animals swimming past. "Wait a minute," she thought. "Why am I waiting here all by myself?" Tilly decided to sneak out of the coral and go find the parade. She swam past a giant clam with flashing purple lips. "Excuse me," said Tilly. "Have you seen the parade? I want to join them." The clam snapped its shell shut. "Me? I don't know what you're talking about," it said. "I only open my mouth to eat tasty fish." Tilly didn't have time for that, though. She had to hurry if she wanted to catch up with the parade. She swam over some colorful coral heads and suddenly bumped right into something. Startled, Tilly turned around and saw a dolphin tangled in a mess of seaweed. "Oh, dear," said Tilly. "Let me help you." She nibbled at the seaweed, but it was too tough. She thought. "What do I do now?" Then she remembered something her mom had taught her. If you need help, ask a seahorse. Seahorses are always happy to help. Just then, a whole bunch of seahorses swam by. "Excuse me," called Tilly. "Could you help this dolphin? He's tangled in some seaweed." The seahorses were happy to help. They each took a turn pulling on the seaweed until the dolphin was free. "Thank you," said the dolphin. "That was so nice of you." "You're welcome," said Tilly. "But now I have to go. The parade's gonna start soon." "Well, I guess I'll see you later," said the dolphin.
Bye.
Tilly swam a little farther and heard some tiny voices calling for help. She looked down and saw 3 baby fish trapped in a crevice in the coral. "Oh, dear," she said. "I have to help them." Tilly guided each baby fish out of the crevice, one at a time. "Be careful," she said. "It's dangerous in these waters. There are hungry sharks everywhere." "Thanks for helping us," said one of the baby fish. "We're on our way to the East Coral to watch the parade. Want to come with us?" "I'd love to," said Tilly. Together, they swam toward the East Coral, but before long, the baby fish got tired. "I think I need a rest," said one of them. "Me too," said another. Tilly wanted to help them, but she couldn't carry all 3 babies on her back. She looked around for something to help and saw a piece of driftwood nearby. Tilly nudged the driftwood toward the baby fish. "Here you go," she said. "Take a ride on this." The baby fish climbed onto the driftwood and soon they were all fast asleep. "They look so cute," said Tilly, but she knew she shouldn't be distracted. She had to keep moving if she wanted to see the parade. Just then, one of the baby fish woke up and cried, "Help, we're being attacked by jellyfish." Startled, Tilly turned around and saw hundreds of stinging jellyfish heading straight for the sleeping baby fish. "Quick, I have to do something," she thought. Tilly curled up into a ball and rammed right into the jellyfish. The impact knocked the jellyfish off course and they drifted away from the baby fish. "That was close," said Tilly. The baby fish woke up and cried, "Thank you, Tilly, for saving our lives." "You're welcome," said Tilly. "Now let's hurry up. We have to find the parade." Soon they arrived at the East Coral, but Tilly was disappointed. She couldn't see the parade anywhere. Just then, one of the baby fish said, "Look, there's a cave nearby. Maybe we can find the parade inside." Inside the cave, everything was dark and silent. Tilly couldn't see a thing. "This place is scary," she thought. "I wish I had brought a flashlight." Suddenly, she heard a voice that said, "Who's there?" Tilly froze. Was it a shark or a moray eel? "Hello," she said. "Is anyone home?" "Down here," said the voice. Tilly swam down a little and saw a bright light shining from a crack in the wall. She swam closer and realized that it was a small opening to a secret tunnel. Curious, Tilly swam through the tunnel. On the other side, she found herself in a beautiful garden filled with colorful coral and sparkling shells. And there in the middle of it all was a sign that said, "Welcome to the hidden coral." Tilly swam a little farther and gasped. In front of her was the biggest archway she had ever seen. It was made of shimmering pearls and sparkling jewels. And all around it were thousands of tiny lights that made the whole thing sparkle like a rainbow. As Tilly approached the archway, a spotlight suddenly shone on her. All eyes were on her. She was so surprised that she forgot to be scared. Slowly, Tilly swam through the pearl archway. And when she did, all the lights flashed at once. The crowd cheered loudly. "Look, everyone, a turtle made it. Hooray, hooray, give her a big cheer." All the sea creatures crowded around Tilly. The dolphins, the seahorses, the baby fish and even the sea turtles were there. They all cheered and clapped and waved their flippers. Tilly had never been so happy. As the parade began, Tilly swam right in the middle of the crowd. She wasn't last after all. She was the star of the show. She swam through the archway with her new friends, feeling proud and strong. Tilly learned that sometimes things don't go the way you plan, but that doesn't mean your day can't end happily. Colorful coral reef scenes, calming ocean sounds and a message about patience, helpfulness and not giving up.